Alright, we are back at it in Truck Sim. And if you remember last time, we picked up the trailer for our next route, and that is all the way up to somewhere just outside of Tulsa. So, this one's going to be a long one. 709 miles, 12-hour game time, it's saying. We are starting at 5:10 in the morning, because I got fuel and rested. This should be $41,000, so that's going to be a nice chunk of change, and that'll get us around $70,000-$80,000 depending on all the bonuses. So, yeah, let's get this going. Just the driving to the truck stop and getting fuel, I realized this thing drives way different than I thought it would, because they're all on a fifth wheel, which creates multiple pivot points. So that is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to quickly learn how to deal with that. But let's get on the road and get going. The sun will be coming up, but we've already seen the first part of this trip because we got to go back up to San Antonio. Just going to be doing some learning here. We'll instantly, I think, get on the highway, so probably can already take off. The other mirror so that I can maybe see it a little better. I just gotta watch and learn how. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just kind of follows within the tracks, but I still think I need to go fairly wide because it gets narrower and narrower as I turn. Oops. Just wait. Alright, turn here. Again, thought they were pulling out in front of me. Yeah, I didn't need to go that wide. Alright, on to the interstate. Nice, boring driving. We are going one lane over, I believe. We should be able to go 65 with this, no problem. Which it looks like we are just fine. Extremely dark skies. But, oops, like last time, the sun should be coming up around 6:30. I guess they do have time zones because we got Central Daylight Time is what they got. But I guess my question is, does the sun rise earlier in the summer north? Is there a summer? Or is it just all the same sunrise in those time zones? To continue that conversation from the last video. I guess sun's already coming up. Cool. Alright, well, I wish this GPS worked like real GPS where it said how much, you got like 100 miles until you need to turn. but I'm pretty sure we were just on this the whole way. Although, did this... No, this was interstate all the way from San Antonio. Now we will have to fuel again. Some way midway through, because the fuel tank and the trip is about the same. And that place we're going looked to be outside of town, so I don't want to get trapped somewhere, but we'll wait till we get probably to North Texas or into Oklahoma before we do that. Yeah, this should be a nice payday. And I think I want to get a different truck, and then I'll start upgrading stuff on it. What we got coming up here? What is this sign? Oh. This will slow us down. Alright, what are they going to tell us this time? My truck's not proper. Eventually, in like 3 weeks when these videos go out, and I've already got like 2 more months worth of videos created, I'll find out from the comments. We are pretty heavy, but I don't think that's the issue. I don't think there's anything wrong with our truck. 1% on the actual tractor, so I don't know why it keeps telling me that, but I'm sure there's a reason. This is really bad. On-ramp back into it. At least give us an acceleration lane. Alright. Yeah, so we're going to be on interstate quite a bit of this time, which is probably good news. It'll help us make up a bit of time. And they are hauling lots of Burger King out around here. San Antonio, 43 miles away. Yeah, as long as we're on interstate, we're gonna make up some time, although only going 65, but that's fine. I'm not seeing any swaying or any issues behind us, so I don't even know if that's built into the game. Getting going too quick and start getting the sway back behind. But back to San Antonio. Highway 10 takes you to El Paso and Houston. I didn't know San Antonio had a Space Needle. I mean, I don't think that's what that's called here, obviously, but yeah, I had no idea until this game. And there is the home of the, what are they, are they the Roadrunners? University of Texas, San Antonio. But anyways, football stadium. Okay, actually we're speeding. I didn't realize that we were speeding. Let's pop out real quick. Okay. Been trying to figure out what team I want to use for college football game. I think right now I've got it in my head that because they don't have the team that I always played with, which is Idaho. I just absolutely love the Kibby Dome. I went up there once to watch a game because of college football game. But since they don't have that, I think I'm going to go with Georgia State. Just because they've got the funkiest stadium now in the game. With the old Braves Stadium turned into a football stadium. So that is my plan for that right now. We're under 2 months until the release. Looking forward to that. Next week is the iRacing Week 13, but that will be, what, like 2-3 weeks ago by the time this video comes out because I'm so far ahead. That will be a pretty cool release. Looking forward to that. And then I don't know when Arkansas is coming out for this game, but now I've got to kind of pay attention to that if I'm gonna do these videos. Got a Buc-ee's. But yeah, I've been enjoying this. The videos are doing well, even over Memorial Weekend. Got more views than I thought I was gonna get. So again, if I can pull in some people that want to watch truck sim into the iRacing videos, that's the big goal of it all, is to create some crossover. Need to check my mirror first. Okay, and I just turned off that, trying to recenter my view. All right. Now I'm guessing that this lane ends soon, since I got over into it. What do we got going on up ahead? We are staying on 35. And as I thought, Austin. And this place, driving through here to go to Coda, confused the hell out of me. They had construction, then there was the, like, bypass carpool lane, and I was just a mess trying to get through here. I mean, it shouldn't have been hard, but man, we're speeding again, huh? Haven't been seeing the signs. Looking for the stadium. I thought it was on the south side of town, but maybe not. But yeah, it was pretty interesting coming down, watching the Formula One race down here. Although we never really went into Austin. Our place we were staying was on the south side of town near the track, so we never had really much time. Plus it was raining pretty much the whole weekend, so thankfully this was before F1 blew up because of Netflix, so prices were not terrible, and we didn't have crazy amount of traffic on the practice days. Speeding again, we're going 60 plus gravity there. Alright. Looks like we are continuing on 35. And it's 70 now, so we can bump it up to 65 again. The drive down, though, I didn't have to get down there quickly, so I just took a bunch of random highways down from Omaha through Kansas and then through Oklahoma. Which was kind of nice to do. I always like kind of going off the main route. When I'm driving around Nebraska for work, I'm always taking random roads because I take the same. I go to this town, 2 weeks later go to this town again, go to this town, so luckily there's enough highways that I can just kind of switch it up each way that I go. Especially when going north and there's no one good way to get there. So what do we got coming up next? It's gonna be Dallas, Fort Worth, probably. Let's go ahead and get over so that this lane can end immediately. Yep, there we go. Exit only. All I gotta do is get over and the lane will end. New plan. Waco. Forgot where North Texas University was. Maybe it was just north in Dallas. But their stadium was right off the interstate when I drove past. That was another team that I used to be in college football games long, long ago. Still 65 through here, surprisingly. Although now we're going almost 70 down the hill. Is that it? That must be it. Yep, that's North Texas. It's gotta be. That looks exactly like what I remember. Same position and everything. Cool. Alright. I figured they'd have it since it was such a prominent thing right at the interstate. now 390 miles out, so we're covering a lot of ground here. Still estimated time 5:40. We may not need to get fuel just because we're not using a whole bunch up at 65. Exit only coming up, so we'll just stay in this lane. Yeah, with the roads right next to the interstate like that, I mean, they got this right from what I remember. Just, it feels like a whole different country with different rules on how everything works with their interstate compared to Nebraska and everywhere we've been so far. Double check. Okay. Make sure no one's coming up our right side. So we are going 35 east. This must be the split around, yep, Fort Worth and Dallas. Get over. So if this is going through Dallas, we're not going to go by the racetrack, because that's in Fort Worth. Yeah, truck making a last minute decision there. So we got 52 till Dallas, although this whole area should be city, essentially, with the way it sprawls out. Although the south side of Dallas doesn't go too far down. I found that out when I was looking at World of Outlaw tracks, seeing that there was a place down here that I had no idea about. So we're staying on 35 east, and then it looks like we're making a turn off onto 30, and then getting on 45. We've discovered Dallas, but we aren't even close, it looks like. We're going to go through a ton of suburbia. When I drove up to Minnesota for soccer for the Open Cup, it's crazy, the interstate that we were driving through was just like all sunken down, so you really couldn't even tell that you were in town. I guess that's kind of happening here with the interstate at this point. We are getting over and hopping on 30. I didn't check my mirror. I do not want to wreck. There's Dallas. Alright. Oh, we're going up 75, not 45, so 45 must end. Yeah, this is a whole lot of mousetraps. I nearly missed our exit there. Zoomed out too far on GPS for that one. That is a low. Ooh. That was a very low clearance there. we're just going straight through the middle of Dallas. Sadly, they don't even have Dallas photogrammetry on Microsoft Flight Sim, so very odd that they don't have it. Exit only on the right one. We can stay in this one for now. Nebraska. Little signboard off to the right. Holy crap. I mean, this is just overpass city. I do not remember this big of a mess. But I guess I went down the Fort Worth side. Oops. Alright, we're outside of downtown now. Still got lanes and lanes. And we're going 75 all the way up, it looks like. That right lane is a turn only, and then it looks like we're dropping down to 2 lanes. So I will get on over. $247 miles, and yeah, we've gained about 100 miles of gas. Almost 30 minutes into this drive, and again, it really hasn't felt like it, just because there's not those big wide open spaces here like in the real world, so you're constantly making progress. Is this going to stay 4-lane, or is it going to drop down? I think it's going to stay 4-lane, actually. We got another way station. Alright. Gotta bypass this one, though. And we're to Oklahoma. Thank you, Oklahoma, for not making me stop. The home of the tornadoes. It's been a crazy year so far for storms. Like, Enid has been just in the target zone of every single one of them. Where are we at? What is this town? Was this the casino area right out of town? I think that's what this is. Or right across the border. Yeah. I think I remember that. Pretty sure those were just all casinos. But yeah, the storms have just been pretty crazy so far in 2024. But we'll see how the weather shapes up over the summer. It has been crazy wet here. And I'm sure once we get into late June and July, it'll dry up and we'll have weeks of 100-degree weather. Durant. not heard of Durant. I mean, I'm sure I've driven through it on this road, but if I took this road, I mean, there might be a major casino area on every major highway right at the border. So yeah, we are in Oklahoma, but it's the greener bit of Oklahoma. Tons of little creeks across it. And are we getting off? We are exiting here to head to Tulsa. So how do we do this? Is it we go under? So we gotta wait. I didn't know if it was gonna have us exit and then go under. This is a bit of a funky one. Alright. Because we're not on an interstate, so we have all those crossing roads there. Was not liking the speeds we were going. We're good, we're not crossing the white line. And away we go. Onto this road. Okay, so we are on what, 375 is what it said. Looks like we'll be on this for a while. Minimum speed 60. Damn. It's 40 in Nebraska. Uh-oh. Are we on a toll road? Not a big deal in this game. Okay, we're still not up to minimum speed because we got this hill to climb here. Do not stop. $8. Well, that's nice and easy. So yeah, these toll roads, then with the truck stops in the middle of the toll roads. A bit like Ohio. Which might have been an easy place for us to get fuel, but honestly, I don't even think we need it now. We're almost 150 to the good now. With all the interstates that we've, well, all the 4-lane roads that we've had, this has gone way quicker than I thought it would in real world time. It's still going about a 12 and a half in game time. All right, just crossing under 40 here. Made in Montana. I've never seen a truck that says that. I've seen the Idaho ones. Is this guy just gonna brake check us? I feel like this guy's gonna brake check us. Nope. Alright. I was waiting for him to brake check us to get off at that exit. But, I mean, he keeps hitting his brakes. $54 to Tulsa. What is Tulsa gonna look like? Are we even gonna see Tulsa? Looks like we might be out. I'm just basing this on flight. Holy crap. What are we doing, truck? Both of them turning at the exact same time. That was not good timing. But I feel like we're going to be out on the southeast side of Tulsa by the airport. That was good that we hit that slowdown right before the hill. We got some construction coming up. We're getting off here at 44 anyways, so. That's a bit big of a jump. Don't even think they could do that in speed. Alright, exit here. They're just making a big old mess here at this interchange. And take a look at our mirrors. Looks like we're good. Try to see Tulsa. Nice dried up river like the Platte here. Well, I mean, not completely dried up, but is that? I don't know what river that is. Arkansas? Maybe. We've discovered Tulsa. Where's the Chili Bowl at? I don't know if it's close enough to any of these main highways. Alright, so we're getting off at this exit. Okay. Frontage road, it looks like. Which, how... Alright, we're not turning... How do you... What kind of shenanigans is this? Well, we're just gonna be that guy. I mean, there's not much I could do in that situation. So then we're going up over here, and then we're crossing over at the next. We're just blocking traffic behind us, but I can't really do much about that. Let's take a quick look around. Got a mini target. Oh no. What do we got? There we go. If it turns yellow, I'm going. It did not want to accelerate there. We were in the intersection. All good. Alright, so now we've got crossover roads. And make a left turn down here. Although they don't have a turn lane drawn out. They just have the center lane going all the way there, which is a bit weird. I'll stop short just in case. The Napa truck isn't a very good driver, which he isn't, because he just... Oh god. Alright, I'm glad I stopped short there. Come on, red light. Let's turn green. Yeah, this is gonna... We got 16 miles to go, and this is gonna be the longest bit of this. Go ahead and get in the right lane. Though I don't know. It looks like we're just following this road. Normally, once you get these roads, they're just... You're not doing a lot of turning afterwards in the game. Just doing a lot of red lights. Can we see Tulsa? Yep, back that way. So we're actually on the north. Are we on the north side? Yeah. And it looks like we're doing a right turn somewhere in the future. So we'll just stay in this lane as long as it exists. That was a fairly quick trip, though, for how long it was supposed to be. I mean, our ETA is getting later and later, but that's because of all this traffic or city driving. Yeah, we have got to be close to the airport. Maybe? I know the drag strip had, yeah, that looks like the airport over there. There was a drag strip that had like a bunch of school buses parked at it. But here we are. Kind of right where I thought we were. All based off of playing Microsoft Flight Sim and nothing else. So I've never been to this part of Tulsa. I've only been to part of town with the Chili Bowl. And let's get that up. TSA checkpoint. Okay. Driving all the way to the end of this one. just a bunch of warehouses out here. I don't think there'll be a backing, so it'll only be like a 10-point park it, so I will just be skipping that. Alrighty. Probably didn't need to go that wide. That was probably actually necessary. Barely got it around the curb there with the final axle. Where are we turning in here? Okay, green marker there. Here we go. 25 points. Yeah, we're just gonna skip that. No need to even bother with that. 700 late. Okay, that's not good. Apparently, the times keeps ticking when you leave the game. So now I know that shouldn't. How are we late? Maybe that's why it was so. I don't know if we could get there. Because, yeah, time didn't change other than I slept. I need to pay attention to that. Now we know. Only 24,000 when we could have got a lot more, but oh well. Our XP, we did get a new skill there, so let's up the long distance just for fun. And yeah, that is $59,000. Not as high as I wanted because, well, I was apparently late to the job, but now I know. Sleep before you accept a job. That's probably a good idea. Or look at the times and make sure that you understand what you're doing. Another good idea. So, I might take a look at the trucks in between episodes, see what I can do, if I can do anything, and we'll leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed the trip. Thanks for watching.